the show with Tyler Perry. Got that TP money.
Look, I got it in red because I ain't seen the man since.
Well, you ain't seen him, girl. I know you got some tea to tell.
Just a little.
But listen, let's save it for the show. We got to get on set because the chat's starting now. Let's go do this. Yes, yes, honey.
Welcome to the chat. I'm Catalina, ALERS-ALERS. We have Henny, Angelia, and guest host, comedian and actress Miss Coco Brown joining the table. As our co-host
unless it's Coco Brown, baby.
No, we are so excited.
Add the A to my name, honey, please.
It sounds so delicious. Coco Brown. All right, but she's been making people laugh both on stage and on screen for years. And you may remember her from the big screen starring in the Single Moms Club.
We're gonna have to go old school on this fool. I'm sick of this dude. He is messing with the wrong ones right now. He must not know what he dealing with.
No, he don't know.
He don't know you and me. He got it twisted.
He don't know. He don't know.
Come on, let's do this. You ready?
Yes.
Ah!
Let's go.
Woo!
So funny. Yes. Oh, and that's currently in Tyler Perry's For Better or For Worse. And then, you know, you've also seen some of her other work.
Bought you some flowers.
Boy, that's a funeral wreath. Do I look dead to you?
Can I ask you something?
If you about to ask me to be your maid, I'm gonna slap the hell out of you like Oprah did that little white lady in the color purple.
And if you miss either of those, we know you've seen this commercial.
Where's Flo? Anybody know where Flo is? Are you Flo?
Yes.
Is this the thing you gave my husband?
Oh, yeah. Yes, the Name Your Price tool. You tell us the price you want to pay, and we give you a range of options to choose from. Careful, though. That kind of power can go to your head.
That explains a lot.
Yo, buddy. I got this.
Oh, my God. I got that. I think it was Coco. I mean, she's obviously a lady of many talents, and she's bringing them to the Comedy Club of Jacksonville starting tonight. So, Coco, with these shows, we've seen the on-screen you doing all these really funny roles, but what's it like on stage? What's the show like?
You know, I tell people all the time, I don't tell jokes, I tell the truth. So whatever's going on in my life, you got to get a peek into my diary, and it usually works because somebody in that audience is going through the exact same thing.
Oh, of course.
You know, and I'm straight no chaser, you know what I'm saying? No subject is untouched, honey. Just be prepared for the ride.
So, PG-13 or rated R?
Don't bring your children. Don't bring your children. I'm grown.
Okay,
I'm grown.
You know we had to ask, right? You know we had to ask. You know.
Under the age of...
Right, and I do
18.
Disney and Nickelodeon stuff,
okay,
but
so there you go.
I do stuff for them on that, but on the stage.
No filter.
Exactly. No. Right, so we're gonna get a little more in Coco Brown's business a little later, but first we obviously want to get some of your takes on our hot topics today, and we have to start with the hot mess. That is Justin Bieber. The pop star hit a member of the paparazzi with his truck when he was leaving a church in Beverly Hills. Several paparazzi were crowded around as usual, and as he tried to drive away, he accidentally hit one of them. Bieber got out, made sure he was okay. But this comes just days after Bieber canceled the rest of his worldwide tour due to unforeseen circumstances. All right, so what do you guys think of his behavior over the last few weeks? I mean, we're used to like crazy Bieber behavior, but canceling your world tour when you're 18 months in is a little different.
He might have a baby on the way like Janet or something.
Yeah, you never know. That's true.
The same thing.
That's true. Yeah, for not unknown reasons, and you'll find out later. But yeah, I mean, he's been a couple of weeks of trouble. This kid has been in trouble since he's been born. I mean, he's only 22 years old, 23 years old, I think, and he is like, I mean, he just got arrested. I just got a citation a couple of weeks ago for a cell phone, having a cell phone and driving in his car. So, I mean, that's just a week ago. And then he had, I mean, punching a photographer, and then he ran over one last week, a couple of days ago.
Leaving church nonetheless.
He's got a rap sheet that is just like, I mean, it's this long, and he's only 22 years old, so I think he needs to take a little step back.
Or become a rapper.
Or do
no, that's going
to make it worse.
His rap sheet is longer than most rappers going platinum.
Oh, my you are so right.
Come on
you are so right. But you know what? He claimed, the story is, rumor have it, the streets talking, that he did this because he found God. Now, if that is true, which I pray to God it is, because that's one person you don't play with is God. I'm hoping that that is true. He is rumored to be a lot of pictures around him and a pastor.
Carl Letts from New York City's Hillsong
Absolutely.
Church.
They've been hanging out a lot together. Here they are hanging out at a
Does he look a little weird to anybody else, or is it just me?
I don't judge pastors, honey. I'm not going there with that one.
I mean,
I'm not
here's the
touching
thing: is that church has there's some ickiness around it. So the Mirror in the UK put out an article talking about how there's claims that this church is kind of cult-like, and they've tried to bury allegations of child abuse of the owners or the pastor's dad. So it's got some ickiness to it. So it's not your average church. It's one of those like new churches. It's this broad strain of Christianity, and they try to bring
taken
in
the Bible and dissected it the way they wanted.
And that's how a lot of people are seeing it. And they're trying to bring in the young crowd, and they're trying to get them to
well,
donate a lot of cash.
if he starts wearing sandals, honey, then we need to go ahead and
But Jesus wore sandals.
Okay, exactly. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, moving on now to a story that proves you're never too old to get help from mommy. When rookie running back Curtis Samuel reported for his first day at training camp for the Carolina Panthers, he was dropped off by his mom. The 20-year-old was just drafted, and it seems his mom actually couldn't resist being there to enjoy the epic moment. She even watched him walk into his first day of training camp. So Coco, you're a mom.
I'm a mom of a
Are you this
5-year-old,
kind of mom?
I'll be the
You
one
are. Good for you.
Snapchatting the whole way in. Yes, baby. Yes, make that money for mama.
Would you really do that?
Absolutely.
Even if he was 20 years old, you'd be still right there.
Trust me and my son are going to have an unbreakable bond, and they're just going to have to get over the fact that mommy is there.
Coco.
Mommy's going to help decorate his apartment. What? I'm saying it's going to be flatter.
But doesn't that create mama's boys?
No, it's how you do it.
Parents.
It's how you do it.
But that's what people call like the helicopter parents when you're around, like doing everything for your kid. Like the studies have come out saying like that could be bad. Do you ever worry that like it might be bad for your son?
Absolutely not. I teach him how to do things and I oversee. My child is 5 years old and he knows how to fry chicken.
And he's very
already,
handsome.
Okay, thank you. He's sitting up there, honey, dipping it in the flour and the egg, and he's like giving it to mommy because he's going to be self-sufficient and he won't need a woman to do nothing for him. But he's going to be that kind of dude that women are going to be fighting over him because they're like, girl,
because
he
knows how to
do
everything.
Girl, he can decorate, girl, he can sew, he can do it all, girl.
But if he calls you up and he's like, mommy, I like 30 years old, mommy, I'm sick, I'll be there in 2 seconds.
I'll be like, there's a woman that you think you really like. You better get her over there with some medicine quickly.
Oh, wow.
You know, I can kind of, I'm on the fence about this because I'm a huge, I'm a person that's like the mama's boys, I just can't do.
No,
I just can't. But on the other side of this,
mama's boys.
Obviously you've never dated one.
I don't think I have. And I married
mama
one.
Always came first. Where mama always came first.
Absolutely, mama always comes first.
With it?
I'm okay with that because I'm super close to my family. So my family kind of comes first sometimes too. So I'm okay with it. But I know a lot of women are not. So go on.
Oh yeah.
You're not okay with it.
Their family, they're from Brooklyn. They've struggled. They've done their thing. This guy here went to Ohio State, and he says, you know what? It's not a lot of times that you hear about a African American man coming out of New York, out of Brooklyn, and having this kind of success. So he's very proud of this. Actually, in the locker room, someone did a brief interview with him about his mom, and I think we have that video that we're going to show just how much he means to his mom, or how much his mom means to him, I should say.
2 words.
Okay, 2 words.
2 words.
Describe your mom.
Amazing woman.
Okay, what's the best advice she ever gave you?
Just chase your dream.
So on Mother's Day, what special greetings do you want to extend to your mom?
I just want to say I love my mom so much, and she always been here for me. And without her, I wouldn't be where I'm at now.
That's true. That's true.
Yes.
But that's why she deserves.
We're gonna have a secret hand gesture or something that is just me and
his.
Coco. Look, I may not meet the man of my dreams, but I can raise the man of my dreams. How about that?
Oh,
that's right.
You can totally respect
How about that?
I can, but you know what? A television station recently done an interview with his mom, and she said had she known it was going to cause this much chaos, she would have never done it.
Whatever.
At all.
Whatever.
Because she feels bad for him because he's calling her saying, "Mom, what is happening right now?"
Because
he's a little
people made
embarrassed.
mama's boys or men who love their mothers some kind of
there's a difference.
Disease, and I think that's amazing. And I feel like yes, a woman can raise a boy into a man. Why? Because we can teach him how to treat a woman. Hello.
Exactly.
I think mom deserves to be able to be there. See her bird fly.
Do it.
She deserves it.
Alrighty here. Well, we're going to move on now to a story that takes Bridezilla, honey, to a whole new level. The sister of the bride-to-be shared the story on Reddit, and she asked for advice. She says her sister is getting married in just a few months, and she hasn't chose her bridesmaid yet. Instead, she has sent out dozens of invitations to various girls to participate in a bidding auction on the 6 spots in her bridal party. She says the bride plans to use the money to pay for the wedding and the honeymoon.
Oh Oh
we just
my
read that.
goodness
I
gracious!
can't
But the
believe
worst part about this story is actually their mom is on board. So the sister wrote in
because
to
it's
Reddit
less money out of her
to
pocket.
get no. I think her mom is probably just like her, and I think she was actually thinking, I don't see the problem. I don't know why you just don't get on board with your sister's
Does she
plan.
have that many
That's what she
friends?
wants to do.
Right,
I don't
dozens?
know.
Sent out
Well, that's
dozens
what-
of invitations.
That's what I thought. I thought maybe she just has lots of friends and they all want to be in the wedding. Maybe it's going to be some fabulous wedding and they all want to be there. And then I thought, no, I bet she doesn't have many friends because it said in the article that she was reaching out to people that she really didn't know that well to come in to bid as an auction on her bridesmaid situation. So
Idris Elba.
Well, that's mine. That's
Because
mine.
all my girlfriends would bid on that.
But she's never married. He said he's never married.
Walking down the aisle to some beautiful man, and my girl was like, "Girl, I need to be there." Okay, well, girl, bid on it. But if I'm marrying Joe Schmo.
Yeah.
She's acting as though this is going to be the Hunger Games of bridesmaids. Like, no one is going to bid. No one's going to throw in
I would
more
show up
money.
to your wedding looking just like that lady with all that makeup on.
Wow. Exactly. You know, according to the article, the blurb that her sister wrote, it sounds like there's a little animosity between the two of them. The sister claims that the one who's getting married has always been favored by mom. She was the chosen one, that type of thing. So she's feeling a little sour. And she said, you know, mom always was there giving her the best of everything. So, you know, she feels like she's left out and she's like, they are straight tripping. But bottom line
because
is,
sister should have got a spot regardless.
But who's going to pay to be in your wedding?
Nobody.
She must be married.
I mean, you kind of pay. You kind of pay to be in your friend's wedding because you have to pay for the dress, the shoes, the bachelorette party,
but
the
if
shower.
I don't know you, you're beautiful. And I would love to be in your wedding. But if I'm going to pay for it, absolutely not.
No, I would never
Absolutely
ask.
not.
I think it's crazy that she thought it was okay to ask. I would never.
Yeah.
Like, it's already not a
tacky.
burden, but it's definitely like
Well,
a
I'm gonna
financial
pay already.
responsibility to be a
Exactly.
bridesmaid.
Yeah.
So to ask to bid, stop.
Okay, tacky. The tacky
too much.
award.
Yes,
Just
yes.
the tacky award.
Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
Well, we have to take a break, but we've got more with Coco Brown, obviously, because we're keeping her here with us when we come back.